Good afternoon, gentlemen. I'm Mahesh, and welcome to my channel. As I mentioned earlier, that as we are all defense aspirants, we should be very keen about the general issues that are going on in country and around the world. So today morning, I have gone through some news like Sajjan Kumar of Congress Party has been sentenced to life imprisonment of his thing that he has done in 1984 Sikh riots. So I have gathered some information regarding this issue. So I am going to share these things with you guys about the 1984 Sikh riot. The main three things that I'm going to discuss is what is 1984 Sikh riot and what are the reasons behind it and my personal opinion regarding this issue. The 1984 Sikh riot, it is nothing but a brutal and massive killing of Sikh community all over the India after the assassination of our beloved Prime Minister Srimati Indira Gandhi. The reason for assassination, as we all know, the Operation Blue Star. For the people who don't know about the Operation Blue Star, is nothing but a military operation for the killing of a military religious leader, Jarnail Singh Bhindrewala, who was residing in the Golden Temple, which is considered as a sacred place for the Sikh community all over the world. Okay, the militant Jarnail Singh Bhindrewala is the leader, religious leader. He is managing the troops inside the Golden Temple. He is having huge militant base, which consisted of Indian Army officials also, who has resigned from the Indian Army and joined this militant group, who was caught giving training to the militants about the weapon systems. And these militants are found with some international weapons also, like Chinese grenade launchers, rocket launchers and all. As they are residing in the Golden Temple, there are huge religious sentiments connected with it. So the trucks are also not usually checked which enters the Golden Temple. But once the police official found that the trucks contains huge weapon systems, huge artilleries, huge guns, bombs, etc., etc. So the police official informed our counter-intelligence army things. These are all involved with that. The counter-intelligence army kept an eye on the Jarnail Singh Bhindrewala's movements. So they found that during the 1981 to 1983, there has been 6 trips made by him to Pakistan and to India. So the Indian army found it is serious threat to the Punjab. So they kept an eye. And on June 4th, 1984, Indian army asked Jarnail Singh to get surrendered himself, but he refused that, as he is confident that his militants will give the counter attack if the army people attack or wanted to surrender him. The police officials were not allowed to enter the Golden Temple as it is a religious, very sacred place for the Sikh community. So the police had to raid. The only thing is to raid the Golden Temple. So they did that on the June 5th, which is a martyrdom day of Guru Arjan Das, which is a very holy day for the Sikh community. On that day, the army officials raided into the Golden Temple and destructed, and they were all firing everywhere. It happened for more than 5 days. It happened from June 1 to June 8, so it is 8 days actually. The firing happened, and at last on the June 8, 1984, the militant Jarnail Singh Bhindrewala got executed. Okay, then these all happened, but the army officials and the whole army and the Indian government has been criticized by the timing, because the day was the martyrdom of the Guru Arjan Das, the fifth Guru of the Sikh community, and the timing was bad for the army officials as it is the sacred day. And another thing is the media officials were censored. I mean, media officials were not given any kind of things before it was announced as curfew on the 8 days. So media officials were not encouraged in those days. And so there was huge criticism by the media also, and there were criticisms for the Human Rights Commission as there was massive killings. Indira Gandhi thought there will be no casualties to be killed, but on that day huge tourism was there because of that holy day. So many people came all over the world to visit that Golden Temple, and they got killed in that Blue Star operation. So the Human Rights Council criticized for that. So it happened, and after that, on in the same year 1984, Indira Gandhi got assassinated by her Sikh guards. And after that assassination, the Hindu people got very much raised with that, and they started Sikh riots. I mean, they brutally killed every Sikh they found all over the country. The massive population was in the Delhi region, so they got killed. So according to this, my personal opinion is it is a foolish mindset of the Indians that killing the people for other people. I mean, for suppose if we kill all the Pakistani for their things, for their terrorism that they have made, it will be a foolish thing. That was happened with that Sikh riots. Some Sikh people were militants. Not all the Sikh people were militants. So how could we be foolish in doing those massive killings? So it's totally a foolish thing according to me. Thank you. So Sajjan Kumar should be imprisoned to lifetime. There is no issue, no offense.